It's an organization that looks to fill a critical need in the Mountain State. The first ever Crisis Nursery is set to open early next year in Ohio County.
It'll provide free but temporary child care for families experiencing emergency situations. 7 News reporter Dan Mayers spoke to the founder of the organization and has more details about who qualifies.
The Holy Family Child Care and Development Center has announced plans for the future Village Crisis Nursery. It will provide short-term child care for families experiencing overwhelming situations such as mental health emergencies, recovery needs, hospitalizations, and evictions. Care will be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at no cost to the family.
Our primary mission is to prevent child neglect and abuse. We would be an extra support for those families that are trying everything that they can, but they just need some extra help for child care. However, we would be an incredible resource for foster families for respite and for temporary placement until children are placed in kinship care.
A child can stay for up to 72 hours, but care can also be utilized for as little as 1 hour at a time.
They define their own crisis. So if it's a family needing respite care, that's okay. If it's a family that is struggling to find housing, that's okay. And it really is okay if it's a single mom who has a job interview and she just needs someone to care for her child for the 2 hours that she goes for a job interview.
Following their stay, families will be provided with a plan of action that can serve as a bridge to other support services.
I've worked with many mothers, young mothers especially, who have given birth and they need help. Whether that's with their mental health or helping get through their addiction. If they have nobody, the Crisis Nursery will be able to be there to support them, coming up with a long-term game plan, short-term game plan.
The facility will be located at 141 Key Avenue in Elm Grove. The property is owned by the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston and also houses the St. John's Home for Children.
The vision for the Crisis Nursery is to start here but expand statewide. We do have a care model that we would like to implement throughout the entire state. Now, whether it's a facility or in-home service, that'll differ with the area, but we do want this to be statewide because it is needed statewide.
Officials with Holy Family Child Care say they are currently looking for private funding for startup costs as well as first-year operations. They are also working with the state legislature to secure future funds. Reporting in Wheeling for 7 News, Dan Mayers, working for you.
The Village Crisis Nursery facility will be able to serve up to 8 children at a time and is set to open early next year.